Hey, real quick, I'm Minister Tendai Bright. Let me show you what happens in the spiritual realm when you wear guard rings, talismans, amulets, and pendants. The idea of wearing these jewelry is usually for protection against impending evil, discernment of unfriendly friends, for luck and favor on the job. Did you know this is a form of subscribing your soul to an altar of darkness? In other words, I'm saying you have exchanged your soul in the spiritual realm. Let's examine this. An altar is a hallowed place or a meeting point that spirits and human beings can communicate, trade, and traverse each other's realm legally. Before a spirit can manifest here, it has to have been given the legal right via an altar. Now, every altar needs a life force to sustain its functionality, whether it is a blood of a pure creature or offered fruits or consumables. This is backed up in the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verses 3 all the way through to 8. In this chapter, we see Moses reading God's terms of agreement to which Israel agrees. Secondly, Moses builds an altar with stones representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Thirdly, Moses sacrifices a blemish-free creature and places half of its life force, hint hint, on the altar of God and half on the people of Israel. This is the binding agreement through life that keeps the altar active and God connected to Israel. The kingdom of darkness replicated this action and created amulets, guard rings, pendants, etc. Number one, just like in the Bible, the mediator, or in this case the shaman, the high priest, or the obeahman, accepts the terms of agreement from the ministering spirit over that altar. Number two, the wearer of the device must accept said terms of agreement and supply the altar's needs continuously, whether it is the shedding of life force, or virgins, or soul damaging. We will get back to the soul damaging part. Number three, the mediator then activates the altar in service of this specific wearer by the shedding of life force. The mediator would have bound the device to the altar, thus giving the wearer of the device special abilities, much like you hear everyone boasting about on social media. But there is a but. The altar generally needs to be serviced with more life when it's running low. The agreement binds its benefactor's bloodline and soul to it. Therefore, even after 100 years, the altar causes situations, hint hint, to occur that forces life force from its wearer's family and descendants, even if this means forcing family members to shed each other's life force, or damaging a female soul through extreme SA trauma. When a buyer purchases a talisman, guard ring, pendant, amulet, or good luck charm, they believe the device was the prize, not realizing their soul was the real prize they have just given away. By wearing these devices, the altar now has access to the gifts, talents, blessings, promotions, and abilities that God predestined for your bloodline. Imagine all of it gone. Have you ever wondered where the wands of Harry Potter got their life force from? Let me ask it again. Have you ever wondered where the wands of Harry Potter, that little stick stuff that they move around, where it got its life force from? Let's dig deeper. Have you ever wondered who the invisible things were that was making the things to move, like the washing of the dishes, the picking up of things in midair? Listen, every altar supplies a spirit or spirits to work for them. In return, the altar and the spirit over it receives life force from the wearer. So it's a win-win for them. The mediator also benefits from this transaction. In the case of God, the more you say yes to his altar of grace and mercy, it's the more the altar takes from God and gives to you. Imagine that. And it's his good pleasure to give unto you until you are running over. Now here's my recommendation in closing. Renounce the evil altar and its devices. even if you bought it or inherited it from a friend or from some ancestor. If in renouncing the evil altar you see signs of your life being threatened, reach out to myself or any other healing and deliverance ministry that can pray you through. Surrender to the right altar. As always, like and follow for more.